this thing flashed up and it said, good news. I thought, yes, this is what I want to start my weekend with some good news. And then I started reading it and it was about Beirut and what happened in August. I'm thinking, seriously, this was not good news. And it talked about, how 200,000 people's lives was disrupted by that horrendous explosion that happened in the port. And then it gave two testimonies. One was the testimony of a man who, he wasn't a Christian, I'm not sure what his religion was, but he lost everything. He lost his business and he lost his home. And his testimony was, regarding what the church did, he said, it's not what you speak, it's not what you say, but what you do. And the second testimony, I'm not going to explain that one, but you'll realise why he said it. The second testimony was from the church itself. And they kind of realised, they could see the devastation that surrounded them. And it's a bit like Andrew was saying about the confusion and the restriction and the constriction and the way we feel about this whole pandemic. But what they decided to do was to fling the doors of the church open. And the testimony of this guy was that God cannot and will not be contained. And if we fling open the church, however hard, however frightening, however frustrating that might be, we're going to do that. And they opened the churches. They were the first, and then all the churches opened their doors and they housed people and they helped people restart their businesses. And that was the testimony. It's not what you say. And in fact, underlying it, I just felt like words cheap, but it's what you do. And I think that is an encouragement for us as to how we walk out Jesus in our community and in our villages. But it's also this whole idea that the pandemic is pushing us to do different things. We have to worship differently. We can't do the same old. And I do feel that God is flinging the door open. It's our choice. Do we fling the door open and go out and meet the people? Because to be honest, we're the only ones that have a voice of hope in this situation. Everything else is bad news. So that was the good news that started my weekend.